Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm bringing to you guys some news about He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. And I found this kind of interesting because if you remember, I did a video earlier this year where I basically talked about the new He-Man and the Masters of the Universe series that was announced back in I forget where I was. I think it was PowerCon. Yeah, it was announced back then that Kevin Smith is going to be, he's going to be the one who's going to lead this project, and what it's going to be is a 2D animated He-Man and the Masters of the Universe series that's going to be coming up on Netflix. Now, first of all, I was excited because I was happy that they were bringing back He-Man, but I was mostly happy because it was going to be a 2D animated series. It wasn't going to be 3D because look, I like 3D animated series, but to me, I feel like we have way too much of those lately, and I was happy that they were going to bring it back on, and it's going to be in a 2D format. But then, we got some interesting news. I say interesting, and by the way, I just want to say this before moving forward. Yes, we are talking about He-Man and the Masters of the Universe series, and yes, it is a cartoon, but I do just want to specify this video is not for kids, okay? This video is not for kids. This video will never be for kids. Nothing on this channel is ever for kids, okay? This channel is primarily for people who are over the age of 14, okay? Just to make that clear. Now, let's continue. So, we got some interesting information about that series. So we got a plot synopsis for that series. So basically, what's gonna happen is the series is gonna be about Tila. It's gonna be about Tila and her, sort of going out and finding He-Man's sword, bringing it back to him so he can defeat Skeletor. And apparently, what happens is He-Man loses he loses his sword, and he basically falls into a coma. And now Tila has to go out and find it, bring it back to him so he can defeat Skeletor. So basically, you say it's a He-Man and the Masters of the Universe series, but you're sidelining He-Man. You're sidelining He-Man in a show that's called He-Man. How does that even work? I mean, this just, oh boy. Oh, see, that's kind of the reason why I'm actually worried about that series, because I'm afraid it's just gonna follow more into the 2019 politics, and it's just nothing's safe. Nothing is safe. Nothing's safe anymore. And now I actually have something else that I want to talk about. Now I watched Clownfish's video on this, and they revealed some. They said something that I found was kind of interesting. Now I do just want to preface this. When they said this, they reported this as a rumor. Okay, take this. I'm reporting this as a rumor. Take it with a grain of salt. There's no confirmation that this is true. This is just, I'm just reporting to you what I know. Okay, this is just a rumor. Now, what they said in the video, that they have a friend who heard that the series is going to be, like I said, it's going to be focusing on Tila and her girlfriend. It's going to be focused on Tila and her girlfriend. Two problems. The first one, like I said, why is it focused on Tila when it's called He-Man? I already talked about that. The second one is the girlfriend thing. Okay, here's the thing. From what I understand, this is the Kevin Smith led 2D animated series that's going to be dropping on Netflix. From what I understand, that series is going to be sort of like a continuation of the 80s He-Man and the Masters of the Universe series. Not the 2002, the 80s one, the original one. And for anyone who doesn't know, now I could be misremembering because it has been a while since I've seen it, but last time I checked, Tila wasn't gay. Last time I checked, Tila wasn't gay. So where is this coming from? Why Why are you changing the character? And it's just, again, like I said, just take this as a rumor. There's no confirmation that this is 100% true. But if it is, it's more, excuse me, it's more people or studios changing things that should be changed, that doesn't need to be changed. And it's just, oh boy. So with that being said, let's get into the other bit of news that comes to us from this article. So apparently there's going to be two two new He-Man and the Masters of the Universe series. So one is going to be the Kevin Smith, the 2D animated one, but there's going to be a new one that's going to be entirely CGI. It's coming to us from CNET, so I don't know how credible they are. But this is no, here it is. That you can see the official tweet from Netflix. So apparently here it is. A young prince discovers a mighty power and an epic story begins once more. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe wage a new battle against Skeletor in a reimagined take on the classic franchise. Now, oh boy, the keyword that I'm shit. Sorry about that. Now the keyword that I'm most concerned of is reimagined. I'm worried about the whole reimagined thing because in considering this is 2019 and 2019 is nearly over, and I have no doubt this is going to bleed over into 2020. The fact that this is, it's just I'm worried that it's just going to have more current day politics. I'm worried that He-Man is probably going to get a lecture from Tila about toxic masculinity, and Teal's just gonna go on these tirades about men and how they're in charge and all this kind of crap. And it's just I don't want that. Just give me a good story. Just give me a good fantasy story. Why is that so hard? Alright, let's get into this article. By the power of Grayskull, more He-Man is on the way. Netflix announced on Wednesday that the streaming network will be home to another new He-Man and the Masters of the Universe animated series. And this is the same plot that they just said, that was said in this tweet. I'll talk more about this in a little bit. And this. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, created by Netflix and Mattel Television, will feature computer-generated animation. The new series story will take place on the planet of Eternia, where a young lost prince discovers the power of Grayskull and transforms into He-Man, Master of the Universe. He-Man and his friends will face off against the evil Skeletor, according to the show's synopsis. And here you can see the poster, and again, I'll talk about this in a little bit. The new CGI animated series is different from the other He-Man series headed to Netflix. A 2D anime series called Masters of the Universe Revelation, headed up by writer and director Kevin Smith. Smith's He-Man series is described as a wholly original story set in the epic world of Mattel's over 35-year-old global He-Man toy franchise. Release dates for both He-Man animated shows have yet to be announced. So, this is interesting. This is interesting because, well, for starters, this is being done by Mattel. So, for anyone who's wondering, is this going to have any relation to the DreamWorks She-Ra television series? No, this is going to have absolutely no connection because that's made by DreamWorks. DreamWorks gave them the license to make She-Ra, but I feel like that's going to be done pretty soon since She-Ra just released its fourth season, which was horrible. And no, this is going to have no relation. So I'm wondering if maybe like in the future Mattel is going to make, like, I wonder if She-Ra is going to be introduced in this new series. Like maybe not the first season, maybe in the second season she's going to be when they finally start to bring in I wonder if when they start to bring in Hordak, and I wonder if they're even allowed to do that since the I don't know if the She-Ra on Netflix is over, like it's over and done with, because they released, like, I think they released 3 seasons in this year alone. Like, they're just pushing that show out. Like, they're not even waiting. I don't think they want to because people do not like that show. So, yeah. So that's the whole article. Now, to get into this for a little bit now. Here's the thing: the artwork isn't bad. I'm worried about the whole 3D CG thing. Although, from what I heard, from what they said on Claps, no, it's not that it's a bad poster. I like the poster. Uh, it seems like it's gonna be done by the same studio that made Trollhunters, which I guess is a plus for me because I actually like Trollhunters. And I don't know if I'm in the minority there. Let me know in the description if you like that show like I did. And I even saw the other show that it's a part of. It's the same universe. Three Below. Now, um, and by the way, they're also releasing another series which also takes place in the same world, which is supposed to continue the story. So I'm looking forward to that whenever that comes out. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I think that's all the news. Yeah. So again, let me know what you guys think of this in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon to let you know when I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you join me on my next one. Bye.